What's good, people? Welcome back to the video. So today, man, I'm delighted to say that slowthai has dropped a music video for one of my favorite tracks of his most recent project, TYRON. This is a track called ADHD. This one hit different for me, man. If you saw my full album reaction to it, I'll put it in the description below. I think the way he portrayed emotion in this, his delivery overall, just hits different, man. Sort of dives into some stuff, and I feel like it really sort of encompasses the project in general and how he was feeling throughout his life and when making this. So I'm really excited to sort of see how he's approached this, because you know it's quite a hard-hitting track, so I'm wondering how the video is going to pan out, but I'm very much looking forward to it. Before we jump into it, guys, if you're new around here, please drop a sub. We're on the road to 10k and we're trying to hit that as soon as possible. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram in the description below, and of course drop a like and a comment on the video as well. I really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's just get into this, man. ADHD official music video. Let's go.
Last one.
Let's get it, man. Slightly terrified, bro. This is a heavy song, man.
Sick as a pig, can you help? Trying to get a grip, fingers slip, then I melt. Sitting in a pit, only meeting myself. I can't deal with the screams, only screaming at myself. Trying to protect, so I project. Deflect, and they call it self-defense.
That deflect, they call it self-defense. Trying to protect, so I project. It's about sort of protecting your emotions and trying not to let stuff out, but in turn you're bottling that up, and then you're gonna project it on maybe the people that are closest to you, etc. Which happens in all walks of life, man. For real, with so many different people. I just loved him opening up on this level, bro. I loved it, man. I loved it. Let's keep going.
Smile on the out, but inside I keep bleeding. Fun and games till you gotta take the blame. And I said it was me, cause I do it for my mates. Then again, where they say the same, and it's all tongue-in-cheek, trying to sweep out the fakes. Love never felt real, the wheels won't break. They can't see the tears through the raindrops. Tough lad, and I always put a face on. Told me already that leopards can't change spots. Sad songs, the sickness, the passenger always been a witness. Excalibur, incision, goodbye, my only decision. Sad songs, the sickness.
Okay, the video so far, extremely simple. Seems like he's in some sort of building with loads of sort of glass surrounding him, and he's sort of pacing side to side. I think he's smoking as well. I think it's probably a sign of him sort of pacing around, stressed out, trying to sort of understand what's going on in his head. I mean, what I find really interesting about this track also is obviously the first half of the project is very much anger, and sort of, in a sense, sort of projecting this not bad image, but this very hectic situation going on. Then the second half is very open, and whether he's saying that the first half may be him sort of bottling up these negative emotions and what is on the surface, if you will, and then the second half of the album is what's inside him that he's found quite difficult to get out, if you will. And I think that's why this hits so much, man. For me personally, the second half of the album I've listened to way more. I really enjoy the first half of the album, but the second half, side 2 or whatever, is on another level, bro, and I think a lot of people agree. It's a beautiful side. But yeah, man, music video really simple so far. I'm wondering whether it's by is it his cousin or someone? I'm pretty sure. I'm wondering whether it's by the same guys, but I'm intrigued to see where it keeps going, man. Let's go.
The passenger always been a witness. Excalibur, incision, goodbye, my only decision. Overthink, sink in my seat. Eat, sleep, repeat what you know about tea. Smoke weed, only way I fall asleep. Same routine, drink till I can't speak. Slave to the progress, I obsess cause I ain't got control yet. I'm trying to fly but my wings feel broken. An eagle encaged in a closure. Lowest the lows decomposing, I'm sober. Loner, I can't be alone while I always pick the phone up. I beg you pick the phone up. Beg you pick the phone up. Sad songs, the sickness, the passenger always been a witness. Excalibur, incision, goodbye, my own.
The phone call, man. The phone call.
Yo.
Yo, okay.
Nothing, I just wanted to say, bruv, I love you, man, and I hope you're doing well, and I miss you every day you're not around.
The switch, man.
Free my deficit, life I'm yet to live. Ain't no S&M, I just shake my head. You can't be my friend, living and I'm dead. Caught in Charlotte's web, I can't feel myself. My complexity, be the death of me. Heaven weaponry, and my melon sweet. I got tendencies, psycho tendencies. Touch me tenderly, heaven let me in. I think you got amnesia, and you're stressed soon to give me alopecia. And I'm vexed trying to smell like Mona Lisa. Feel to exit like I ain't got a visa.
Okay guys, that was slowthai's new video for ADHD. Man, to be honest, I apologise for not saying much in the last section of it. Honestly, an extremely simple video, which was quite hard hitting in the sense of you're taking it on a more simplistic surface level, really, is that it was so simple because it was just concentrating on him, just walking around, just looking quite stressed out, man. You're smoking. Usually when you smoke, at least from personal experience, when you smoke cigarettes, it's to sort of chill out. I mean, of course you can be addicted, but the way he's pacing and stuff, it's like he's thinking, there's a lot on his brain, whether it's sort of implying that this is the sort of stuff going through his head, and he's sort of battling this while walking around. I'm trying to work out him being in this sort of glass building means, sort of looking out at this sort of this city, if you will. I wasn't entirely sure how that was working, and then he sort of, as his lyrics went angry, he sat down and there was sort of spotlights going on him, and then it just finished and just zoomed in on him. Again, I don't know whether I'm missing something or the dots just aren't connecting, or it was really just that simple. If anyone has any more insight on this, I'd love to know. You can let me know in the comments below. The track in itself, like I sort of mentioned in the reaction, is that it's sort of like it encompasses this whole project and all the stuff he was going through in his head. Just so much of it, man. Just like it just is so hard hitting, speaking about sort of the mental battles throughout his life. He's always been sort of a tough lad, and never really letting emotions out, and like he said, he got to protect himself by projecting shit on him, and it's sort of a self-defense mechanism that a lot of people have, that I think that's why I relate to the track a lot, because I've had that throughout my life and I'm working on that shit, like I'm sure a lot of people are, where you sort of don't want to face up to certain traumas or stuff that's happened, and then you have to face up to it, and that's the only way you're going to get past it. And I feel like that's what he's sort of getting at, man, and sort of the struggles. And again, like I mentioned throughout the album, is that the first half is sort of what people see is this hectic side of him that he's constantly putting out there, like running around the stage in his boxes and stuff and going really crazy, when actually the second half of the album is what's inside him that he may want to portray, but he doesn't quite know how. And that's why I really appreciate this album, because he feel like he's really laid it bare for everyone. I think that's why everyone enjoyed the second half so much, especially me, because you get to understand more of what he's trying to portray and what he's going for. And yeah, man, just very heavy. And obviously he has ADHD as well, which I wasn't aware of until listening to this project and listening to this track. And whether that's, again, the battle in his head of all the stuff going on along with ADHD, man, it's going to be hefty, isn't it? So yeah, man, that was good though. That was very good, very good. Whoa. That song still gets me, bro. It still gets me. I've listened to it so many times, it still gets me, bro. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, drop a like. If you're job out at Steph and you want to see me again, then please drop a sub. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram in the description below. For any question, any slowthai or anyone else. I keep saying slowthai, but there's no slowthai I haven't heard. But either way, if you've got any requests for anyone else, chuck in the comments below. For the meantime, guys, I've been Charlie. This has been the ADHD music video, and I'll see you in the next one.